Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ant Holleufer YouTube channel. Today we're taking a look at the Camponotus Nicobarensis because it's one of the most requested videos here on the Extra channel. And this right here is the colony. I just want to say that I have not cleaned them today. It is cleaning day, so all of the trash in here will be cleaned a little bit later. But yeah, as you can see, it's a very simple setup. It's simply a Wakooshi Venus. This one is the Antandco 2023 special, connected up with a Wakooshi S2 outwell, I believe. Now this colony is a colony I got from ages ago. It's all the way back from I don't know how many years. So this queen is definitely an old lady. And initially I got this colony from Ant's Davy. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, they are doing extremely well. You can see we have some interesting colored cotton here, and my plan is to move them into a new nest. Now my plan was always to move them into this Ant Farm Supply large nest, but now that I actually have it in real life, I understand that large means large. It is twice the size than what I thought. So at the moment I just kind of want them to actually fill up both the nest and also hang out in the outworld like my Solenopsis geminata did. Because at this point, if I actually moved them in, they would take up one of the large chambers, and that's all I think. And I would be afraid that they would start having trash, because they have shown in the past when they were living in a wooden nest, which is hiding all the way in that corner right there. When they were living in the wooden nest, they showed signs of really like to have trash in the nest. So I'm sorry for the mess, but it's always a little bit crazy in here in the ant room. But yeah, at the moment I've just put the Ant Farm Supply nest up here, and I'm a little bit unsure what to do because the colony is growing quite big. Because not only have they pretty much filled out the 3 tubes, we have some tubes running out of water, one looking a little bit bad, one turning purple, which is not good. From what I've always been told is when that turns different color, that's when you need to change it. But yeah, there's no eggs or anything out here, which shows that they can grow a little bit more. But ideally, I would have liked to move them now. But now I don't really know because, well, the top nest is way too big, and the bottom nest is also too big. So, but yeah, if we actually look at the colony right here, you can see we have a lot of larvae. Now, this colony had a pretty much complete reset. One of my few main channel videos, I made that not long ago, around 2 or 3 months ago, was about how I reset this colony. They were getting infected by mites, and I knew the only way to save them because it was getting out of control was to disconnect everything and save the queen and a handful of workers. And as you can see today, I haven't actually checked this before, or it's a very long time ago since I've checked it. But yeah, you can see today there's no mites whatsoever, which is really lovely because it shows that they've had a very nice recovery. So how did I actually get rid of the mites? Well, my mite treatment, after having multiple encounters with mites, sorry for the flies, we still have a little bit of a fly problem in here, I'm working on it. But my problem have always just to be 100% on top of cleaning, meaning right now I'm not doing that, but as you can see we have, I can't zoom when I'm doing this camera. But yeah, I'm cleaning them every 48 hours, removing the food, and then I'm feeding them again, cleaning it, all of this. So they have food in there for 48 hours max, and then it's cleaned. And this makes, if there were any mites, if they were breeding and laying eggs on the carcasses, on the food, I would remove it and throw it out. Not only that, before, back in the days, I'm just gonna turn around, whoa, turn around. Over there's my trash can. Before I just took my food, dumped it in the trash can, and now if we go up here to the maintenance shelf, now I'm using these doggy poop bags. So every time I clean, I just use one of these and I get it out of the ant room because I want to make sure that there's nothing mite related in the ant room. Is the ant room mite free? No, it never will be. I don't know where they are right now, but they'll never be mite free. But as long as I keep maintaining everything, it should be all right. So yeah, the Camponotus Nicobarensis are doing really well. They are still one of those colonies where if you go in and blow on them, they go absolutely insane. They are, well, they're Nicos. They are very panicky in here. They go a little bit all over the place, and I've somebody just applied a little oil barrier. But yeah, they are definitely coming back to their former glories. Initially, they were raised in a Wakooshi Venus before they moved into the wooden nest, which is hiding under there. Then they had all the mite problems, and they were back in a Wakooshi Venus nest. But yeah, I don't know, there's nothing more to say. I feed them 3 times a week. My feeding response now to check if I'm feeding the colony too much is to look at the food. So if you just look here at the food here, this food is still wet. It's not dry, and if it's dry, then I know I've fed them enough. I fed them too little. If it's still wet, they have fed them too much. If we go over here and look at the Novomessa coccarelli, if you look at all of the food in here, it is all bone dry because they have removed everything. Meaning I need to feed this colony a lot. It's cleaning day today, but that's how I check. So I've actually fed them a little bit too much because it's still wet in there. So I note that so next time I'm feeding. But yeah, the colony is doing very nicely in here. And again, this colony was initially from Ants Davy all the way over from the UK. And with that being said, you've now got an update on my Camponotus Nicobarensis. And when I'm saying you, I'm meaning Connor. Connor out there, there's your update. I know you've been requesting it. There you go, updated. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see if I can make a bullland update for tomorrow. Not too much to say, but I figured, why not? I've recorded some shots of them already today. So yeah, all right, have a lovely day, everyone.